Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Amana James channel, and this is where we get to showcase nature and enjoy our daily life activities. And today guys, I'm here with a guest YouTuber. She does amazing village content here in Kenya, Africa. Yeah, and guys, you shall be meeting her, and she's just a vibe. She's amazing, and also remember to check her out, and you shall really love her content. So guys, let me welcome Artrine Boke in this channel, and we shall have a talk. So please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much for the privilege. I'm so excited and happy. First of all, thank you guys for always supporting here, my brother. And it's a good job, like you are trying or doing a good job. Yeah. So guys, my name is Artrine Boke. I'm a content creator, so I'm based in the village and also like traveling vlog sometimes. Yeah. So you can check me out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I create amazing videos. You can also as well support me by subscribing, watching, liking, and sharing to your friends, because that's the support like we seek from you guys. So I appreciate so much for this moment, because yeah, you know, as content creators, like brothers and sisters,
sure,
like when you meet when you meet your brother, like he's a content creator, or your sister content creator, we lift each other.
Yeah, sure. First of all, before we even proceed, I would like to congratulate you for getting achieving a 10K milestone. You know, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. So that's why, guys, we always ask you to support us. Yeah. So, and first, maybe we should like to know, when did you learn about content creation, specifically YouTube, because that's where you are most.
Okay, I learned about YouTube, like you mean now creating content last year. Yeah, so like I've been on YouTube for it's now 9 months. 9 months, I can say. Yeah.
And maybe what are some of the things that inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Yeah.
Okay, I'm a kind of a girl who like exploring, and like I could go places, like me say for example, I go to the village, I want to just with cows or chicken. I'm rearing chicken or doing stuffs, also taking care of the cows, and this is something that amazes me, like because I like animals, and I'm like so I was like, what can I do like to make it like a reference in future? Yeah. So like let me start my YouTube channel again. Where I'm coming from in my place, like I'm coming from Migori County in a place called Kuria, like Kuria land. So most of the people there, they're always content creators.
Yeah, the famous. That famous village.
Yeah, village is called Nyabohansi. Yeah, so I come from there. So I was like, I can do this as well, because I didn't know much about YouTube. So I used to learn. I used to watch a lot of people. I used to watch Marwa, you know, Marwa.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, lots of Marwa.
Sure.
So they Maja, a lot of people like they create content. So I used to watch, and I will see they're just showing their life in the village. You know, maybe they go somewhere, they just show what they like and what's nice for them. And I'm like, also I can do this, because I used to think that YouTube is something that is so difficult. Like you have to be perfect. But it was not like you have to be perfect.
And should we say that this is the reason why you decided to venture on the village vlogs content? Because actually you find some YouTubers, they do some types of content, but you specifically do village vlogs.
Okay, the reason why I decided to do village, like I was like, you know, like village. Me, I'm a village girl. I come from a village and a very humble family. So I'm like, I can't go and show city where I went to hustle. I have to show someone that I'm so familiar with. Let me know things. You know, in the city I have to go and ask. For example, now I'm here in Mombasa. I don't know much places. Yeah. So like you start from home, then you start showcasing other places.
Yeah, and you have been on the YouTube journey for 9 months. How maybe has it been? What is the difference have you seen before previously you are on YouTube, before you got into YouTube and now that you are on YouTube, maybe what can you say that has changed?
Actually, it's so nice, and I can't say like it was the best decision that I made to like start a YouTube channel, because it's so calm and making me feel at peace. Yeah. Like you know our system here in Kenya, you went to school, you went to college, you started like no job, you can't get employed. And these are self-employment. But again, it's not easy because you have to put more effort and that consistency.
And there is this nature where maybe our parents maybe take us to good schools so that we can be like great people working in big organizations, big offices. And here comes you, maybe you will say, I just want to become a content creator. Maybe how did your parents?
Yeah, my parents didn't like it because they were like, it's like they wasted their time taking me to school, and now I'm not working. They will even try to look for your job, what you did, and they'll be like, you can go and do this because you studied this. So like, but you try to convince them like you can. And that's why I'm telling you, like once you start YouTube, you have to be with that familiar, again familiar. Like it's not something like you can start and make it the next day, because it have a lot of challenges. Also, if you are making it in the village, because people will be like, are you mad? Why are you working with your phone recording?
Yeah, because I find that most people, even now that you have even famous YouTubers in your country, still most people don't understand like being a content creator is something that you can do for a living and everything. So you find that people see on cameras, they say, maybe that guy is lazy, like hataki kufanya kazi yenye itamchosha, you see such. So have you ever received such idea?
Sure, like you know me, I used to like to hustle to work.
Yeah.
You understand? So people never used to see me in the village. For your time, you used to know that I'm in the city hustling and like making money.
Yeah.
So like when I decided that I want to do YouTube, I relocated home in the village fully, like so I was concentrating on YouTube. Most people were like, a lot of insults were like, why is she back in the village? What's not happening?
She
but
does not want to work.
yeah, but I'm working on myself, but they don't know.
Yeah, sure.
So most of the time they will see me blogging around, talking to myself.
They wonder, what is she doing?
Yeah.
She's a lazy, like.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what means most people even now think that like.
Yeah.
Huyu mtu aende akatafute kazi.
Wanafikiria
They don't
hivyo.
understand that you have passion to do this,
Yeah, sure.
because not everyone else can do this. Yeah, and maybe what are some of the challenges that you have faced in those 9 months, despite apart from maybe people thinking that content creation is not something that you can do for a living and everything?
Content creation, guys, is something that you can do for a living, and it's very interesting. Like I know it has pressure because if I don't post,
Sure.
people are like, wow, how would they watch me? So it's a nice, like I can say it's very nice and interesting, because the more like, when you are starting, you feel like you are losing it, the camera.
Sure.
Yeah, so there's a lot of challenges. Maybe, for example, you don't have data.
Yeah, sure.
And you are in the village. Yeah. And for example, you want to go somewhere to meet your friend for a collaboration, you don't have transport. Or you can be going somewhere to shoot in the river, then it starts raining.
Yeah, sure.
And you've been rained on, you get sick. You see this kind of those things. But if you know what you want and keep trusting in God, everything will work out.
And I have also heard of this challenge where some YouTubers in the village say like there is maybe poor network in the village when you are trying to upload, do some live stream.
Unapanda juu ya mti because you want to deliver. Yeah, sometimes there's bad for network.
Yeah.
So like you have to know how you can do.
You have to travel to the
For example, me I can tell you a story. In our
Yeah,
house in the village, like you know where the network is always like inaenda 4G, ingine 3G, ingine 2G.
Yeah.
So like me, I used to know, I know in our house where there's network. So I'll go there, put my phone, and the video will upload.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So like you understand yourself and you know like if the internet is disturbing you also, guys, unapanda juu ya mti and the video continue upload. Yeah.
And maybe has it ever reached a time where you felt like, what am I doing? I think I should stop this YouTube thing and go on with
yeah. Sometimes you post a video, guys, you wake up like 2 views. And you are like, oh my God, where did I go wrong?
Yeah.
But you never stop. Because let me tell you again, we know we have that, and also one day you post a video, you wake up 100K.
Sure.
Yeah, so like it's a game, and you don't have to feel like you're losing it, you don't have to feel disappointed, because everything works at its own time. And you can't blame yourself, but you keep pushing.
But I feel like content creation is like with passion, you can just continue doing, like it's something that you love, so you don't like, okay, this video maybe it's not going well, maybe the next one will do. After all, I'm doing something that I love to. Sure.
Yeah.
So, and also there is this question I wanted to ask. Maybe sometimes when shooting in the village, what are some of the memorable moments have you ever experienced? Maybe you are trying to shoot a video, maybe a funny moment, such.
Fun moments, like when I'm with so we shoot in. Sometimes we can go. We shoot videos with my friends. We cook by the river. We eat, then swim. It's fun, guys. Like and a lot of things. Maybe like you just want to create, like like as I told, like me get joy when I'm dealing with animals. I'm taking them to drink.
You love pets, animals.
Yeah. So that it is, or I want to build my own bedroom. The village vibes, like you want to do outdoor activities. You want to cook, like it's nice.
Yeah, sure. And maybe what are some of maybe the negative side of doing the outdoor village things? Have you ever maybe come across something?
Yeah. So in the village, for example, I want to do like an outdoor activity. I want to shoot outdoor. People will be like, why is this girl like doing this? Not village mentality.
Yes.
But I understand it's normal, because at wewe, if you didn't know about YouTube, then you see me like just talking to myself, calling, blah blah blah. You'll be worried. You'll be like,
they'll stay at you.
Yeah, they'll be worried and thinking maybe I've run mad, and most people think like that.
Yeah, I understand maybe you being a African village YouTuber, there are many audiences that watch you all over the world. Maybe what do you feel like has changed about, some people have this perspective like Africans or some bad things about Africans.
Yeah.
What do you feel like has changed by showcasing your village and all that?
Honestly, like once you decide to be a content creator, you must have courage, because, for example, me, the kind of content that I'm doing, I don't hide anything.
Yeah, sure.
It's like raw, just no filter, just me.
Yeah, sure.
So there are those people who won't like what I'm doing, and there are those people who will like what I'm doing. And in this world, you can't please everyone.
Sure.
You can't please everyone, because if you decide to please everyone, you will be wrong all the time. Yeah, so you have to do what you think that is the best for you. Like me, always do what I think that it is one. Like I don't want someone to tell me, okay, people can advise you, tell you do this, but you also have your own mind.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And maybe before, when deciding maybe the kind of content to post, there are various content ideas that you can decide to post. But what makes you think that this is the right content that I should do and such? What leads to your decision making before you decide I'm going to bathe in the river?
It's my daily life. It's my daily life. I said I'm going to go and bathe in the river. That's what I wanted to do. I can wake up in the morning, I want to brush my teeth, go to the river and bathe. Or I wake up in the morning, we don't have water at home. I go to the river and fetch water, and I have to show people.
And you know, some people tend to think like this is just a setup. This is not how the village
No,
is.
it's not the setup. Me, if you want to I'm always with my phone, with the camera.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm like, there are some people who don't know even to fetch water from the river.
Sure.
As we fetch water from the river, guys, I'm from the village and from a very humble family, and I can't start showing you what I can't,
sure.
So I show you what it is to be shown. So that's why I create my videos. I don't plan anything. If I want to wake up today, I'm nafagia hapo nje, making the house clean. I will show you. If I want to wash clothes, I will show you. I don't have to stage anything or plan.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So guys, you have heard, whenever you see African village videos, it's just the reality of life. Come to Africa, visit.
Okay, people think that it's always staged.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, some people tend to think they are just staging for views and everything. Yeah, people tend to think so. So, and also there is, amongst your videos, which maybe is your favorite video so far?
My favorite video so far is the one that I was taking care of the cows, and I later took a bath in the river. That's my favorite and my popular video.
Sure.
You remember I told that I like animals,
Yeah,
so the animals made me have a viral video. It's the betting part.
Yeah. And I know that you love traveling, exploring nature in the village. Maybe do you have a plan of visiting other villages, maybe even in other countries or even within the country? Have you ever had of such an idea?
So visiting other places, it's expense.
Sure.
You have to save and also know that at least when you go this way, I can spend this amount and also have this amount for myself. Yeah, so I have those plans. I really have those plans, traveling to other villages. Let me say, go to Uganda, I visit other villages, or I go to, for example, here in Mombasa, I visit other villages. The way I was telling you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, but step by step, you can't just wake up and start traveling.
Sure. You
But
need
anyway,
to plan a
guys,
budget. Yeah, you need to plan a budget.
Sure.
Yeah. And maybe there is, how do you feel like you are in the village, in the morning you wake up and do villages daily in the same village? Is that something else that motivates you maybe to want to visit other places?
It's tiring, sometimes it's tiring. This is I'm not pretending or what, but sometimes it's tiring. You just feel like you want to go to another environment.
Sure.
You want to associate with other people. You see? For example, me, I'm a very social person. I like interacting. So, but me, it's not getting bored to me because my sister is also content creator.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So sometimes when she's home, she's not in school, we can talk and know what to do, share ideas. Yeah. But content creators you need to, the way I was telling that you need to share with yourself with other people, and by that you get to learn, and you learn and know what to do. For example, the way we are seated this, I can learn something from you. You can learn something from me. So it's like that, yeah.
And maybe if you are to advise someone who is beginning to create content, maybe let's use village content because that's what you do. What can you advise someone to, a beginner to do?
Start as soon as possible. But it's not all people who do village content.
Sure.
Some do just traveling from country to country. Some do village content. Some do building content. Some do charity content. So it's not you can't measure. You can't measure on the what you want to do. So, but for example, you can do village as well, travel as well. You mix. Some people do mix. Yeah.
And there was this question that I asked, we were discussing before we were on set. Like, do I have to have a very, very camera everything for me to start creating
No,
content?
you have to start with what you have. For example, if you have a phone and you don't have a camera, start with your phone. I also started with my phone. Yeah. Like you start with your phone, you start recording videos with your phone. By that, like you will get to you get a camera one day. That's what I was saying. Don't wait that you don't feel low like I wish I had a camera. You might even have the camera and don't be recording.
Yeah, sure.
So like record with your phone. Everyone start from like what you have.
Yeah. I'd also like to ask this question. Like maybe how was your first day on camera? I couldn't live without asking this question. Like what
It
was your
was
first
not
day?
easy because you feel like first you are like mbona nakaidi kwa camera, like why am I looking like this in the camera?
What am I doing?
Yeah, like you just feel like the way you feel weird, but with time you keep training yourself. By the way, guys, it's not easy. Like you just take a camera and start recording yourself talking and explaining things. Kila mtu lazima you have that fear, but with time you develop the courage.
Yeah.
So like like not everyone like is born with that courage. You must have to develop it, and once you develop it, that it is.
And I would also like to, there is this random question I would like to ask.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were to do a collaboration with one of the maybe biggest YouTubers, who would you choose?
Biggest YouTuber,
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
I
like to collaborate. I know it's impossible, guys, but you have to like just think and hope. Maybe one day he's coming to my village, or imagination.
But I think nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
Nothing is impossible. And now that you are
also each like he does traveling with them. Yeah.
Wow.
Those are the things that I would like to collaborate with them, But and you, which one is your best international you would like to collaborate with?
We will say Wodemaya.
Huh? Wodemaya?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, even Wodemaya.
But mostly also D, and I have not met them. D, Mario.
Mara is also an international content creator.
I think we don't have any other here in Kenya.
Yeah, like he is an international. So like when you come to like the village, like in our village, you get to like it's connection.
And also there is this question, I would almost have, guys, I would have missed this question. How does it feel being in a place where there are a lot of YouTubers? How is the environment and they are visiting there?
So like it's nice because you feel motivated. When you just wake up, you don't feel like you want to record that video. So James is outside the camera and I don't want, I'm lazing around. But when you are alone and ile environment hakuna mtu like anafanya hizo content, unajipush sometimes. You know what I mean? Like it's not easy to create content by your own. Sometimes you collaborate or just meeting with your fellow content creators. It's a vibe.
But I feel like you are all YouTubers in the village. Maybe you wanted to do a content, maybe cooking this specific meal. We are
not all.
Feel like someone
else
made that.
It's only that the village is known
Yeah.
out of the content creators, but we are not all content creators. Not all society. Kila mtu, like everyone is a content creator. Yeah. So like in the instant, like me, I've come to visit you, Popa village, and we want to shoot it a cooking. So there's a way you shoot it, like you don't get to have the same.
Take the whole content by yourself.
So when you agree, you know how like you can.
I think this teaches you how to network and just work with one another so that you can continue to sell your villages to the world. Yeah. And so far, maybe how many YouTubers do you think are there in the village?
I can't be able to count them because even some people have come from other countries to live
To settle.
Yeah, to settle there.
Wow.
Some have been able to buy lands and build their homes and settle.
I thought they are just visitors who come and
No, they are visitors. They are also people who are coming to stay permanently. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So, as we wind up, now that you're in the post, what do you expect for you to show us?
I will show you a lot of things, guys. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel and also watch my videos. Yeah. So I've not been for a long time in Mombasa. I just came. I think this is now 1 week, and I'm yet like to show you a lot of good things and also like showcase in the village. And of course the beach, we're gonna go to the beach and
Yeah, I've had in the videos you mentioning about the beach.
people are still waiting, like I've not gone there yet.
Favorite spot
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah, okay, so like go to the beach and enjoy and also eat biryani, pilau, and
And
yeah.
some street foods. You have not had
Try,
a taste of some
try street food.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so guys, stay tuned and watch my videos. Yeah, you know, again, like it was just a kind of a rest because
Yeah,
I've been so working hard in the village for a long time and I needed just to rest. But I will be resting and also creating content because if I stop creating content, guys, you know, like they're saying that when you come to Mombasa, it's hard to live.
Yeah, sure. Unakatabia.
So I don't want the lazy to like overtake. So subscribe, guys. Creating content like a home will be coming soon.
Yeah, so I think we are done with the questions. One day I'll visit the village and we shall be more.
Welcome.
Yeah, I will. Yes.
And if you come to the village, you don't have to like stress much because that's home. We can host you and you coordinate with a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah, sure, I will.
You go around, yeah.
So guys, wait for my visit to Nyabohansi village. So I would like to thank you for having a sit down with us. I know you maybe you are resting, you had some more things to do, but you just created time for me. You know, I'm not a biggie, I'm just beginning. And so thank you very much for.
You're welcome, and I love this so much because with time you'll go so far and you'll say, hey, one day we are having an interview with Artrine,
Yeah, sure.
and it was so nice. Yeah, so just what I'll tell you is just keep like doing what you think is the best and keep creating videos. Make sure you post time to time. You know, if you don't post videos, people will forget about you.
Sure.
So make sure you post time to time and just be real.
Yeah, sure.
Tell people like what you want.
Yeah.
Like just tell people what you want. Tell people how you feel. Tell people like how is really just be real.
Yeah, sure.
And everything gonna be okay. Like yeah, that's what I can tell you. And I wish you all the best. Yeah.